Chishunsen. Chishunsen Video Sports. Chishunsen. Chishunsen Video Sports. This is Dale Townsend with Chishunsen Video Sports, and I'm going to make a few comments on the Thurman-Garcia fight that happened a couple of weeks ago. I know there's been a lot of people that had a lot of stuff to say about it, but I'm going to touch on it really quick and move on to the upcoming fights. All right, first of all, you got some people said that Danny Garcia, he got robbed or either he won the fight. But my opinion on it is that Thurman, he won the fight. He came in, he jumped on Garcia from the beginning. He made him respect his power and had Garcia a little hesitant about coming in. Basically got him to where only thing he wanted to do the entire fight was counterpunch. So after about the third or fourth round, Thurman realized that he was ahead in the fight. So basically what he done, he started boxing. He stopped taking any chances on getting caught like Amir Khan did. Amir Khan came in and he started outboxing Garcia, but he stayed in the pocket and he got caught with a shot that knocked him out. So with that being said, Thurman came in with the game plan of jumping on Garcia. He said at the beginning that it wasn't going to be no filling out period. He was coming right at him. So he did exactly that. He went in, he went straight at Garcia, and he hurt Garcia several times there at the beginning of the fight. So his plan coming straight at Garcia, it worked. And after that, like I said, about the third or fourth round, Thurman, he backed off and started boxing. And it really didn't make any sense for him to stand in and get caught with a shot whenever he does have boxing ability. So he might as well use him because this is a game of boxing, right? So anyway, that's what Thurman done. He made Garcia respect his power from the very beginning. He turned it around to boxing. A lot of fight fans didn't like it, but I enjoyed the fight. I thought it was a really good fight on Thurman's part. It was up to Garcia to get himself back in the fight, which he never did. He couldn't make the proper adjustments to come out with the win. That was a split decision, which I did not agree with. I think that Thurman came in from start to finish and done exactly what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it. And I feel like that he came in, got a clear victory. The right person won and got the nod for that fight. Moving right along to the Brook versus Spence fight. That's going to be a tough fight. It's kind of hard to really pick a winner in that fight like right off, but of course I got to go with Errol Spence in this fight. I like Errol Spence because Errol Spence is a game young lion that's coming up, and he has that fire and desire that a lot of boxers these days don't have. But looking at it on the other side, Kell Brook, he's a experienced fighter. He has very good power, and he can box. So this is not a fight that Spence will be able to just come in and just walk all over Kell Brook. Because Brook, he's going to have something to say about it. It's going to be, at times, there's going to be a lot of power punching going on. And then you're going to see some boxing. You know, Kell Brook, he has a really good jab. And it's going to be on Errol Spence to figure that jab out. But I ultimately think that Spence will make the adjustments that he needs to make to come out with that victory. So I'm picking Errol Spence in that fight. Moving to Sean Porter and Berto. That's going to be a fight where you're going to have two guys that's standing toe-to-toe and going to be mixing it up. With that being said, I think I'm going to go with Porter in that fight, simply because lately Berto hasn't had the drive. He hasn't had that hunger that he had coming into boxing when he used to have the hunger, that fuel that really makes him want to basically knock someone's head off. He come in and want to take somebody out. Lately, that's not the Berto that we've been seeing. We've been seeing the business side of Berto. So Berto is going to have to come in hungry if he want to win this fight. Sean Porter is going to come in hungry. Sean Porter is going to be there. He's going to be in Berto's chest. And to be honest with you, I think Berto is going to be the one to back off and start trying to box. And from that, I think that Porter is going to come out with a victory in that. It's going to be a close decision, I think. I mean, some people may think it's going to be a knockout, but I think it's going to be a close decision in that fight with Porter coming out on top. You got Triple G versus Jacobs. I like Triple G. Triple G is a good guy. He has a lot of power, but in this fight, I think Jacobs is coming with a lot of power and boxing skills, and I look for Jacobs to come out with an upset. I think he's going to beat Triple G, and a lot of y'all might not agree with me, but I think that Jacobs is going to come in. Jacobs, he's battled cancer, and at this point, he feel like that he can't lose. He battled cancer and won, so at this point, he's going to come in with that hunger and that determination. And judging by Triple G's last fight with Kell Brook, he got touched a lot. And if Triple G allows Jacobs to touch him like Kell Brook did, then I think it's going to be a short night for Triple G. So I think that is going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. Jacobs, I actually picked Jacobs to stop Triple G in this fight. So, of course, after this weekend, I'll post other comments, and we'll kind of go from there once we see the outcome. But again, I picked Jacobs to upset Triple G with a stunning knockout. Now, last but not least, you have Mayweather. He announced just the other day that he's out of retirement to fight Conor McGregor. I do not like that fight. Okay, think of this. Mayweather come in, he faced Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor has no prior boxing experience. He has no prior boxing experience other than the sparring that he's been doing. Floyd Mayweather is supposed to be TBE. Anyone can get caught with a shot. Anyone can get clipped. So with that being said, what if Conor McGregor comes in and hit Mayweather with that lucky shot and beats the best boxer in our era at this time, TBE? Then how is that going to look? It's not going to look really good for boxing. Boxing is going to look pretty bad that day if a guy come in, first boxing match, and he knocks out TBE. So with that being said, I really don't like that fight because of the possibilities. And don't mistake what I'm saying. I really don't think that Conor McGregor stands a chance in a boxing match. I think that Mayweather will put on a boxing clinic against Conor McGregor, but you do have that puncher's chance. And if Conor McGregor hits Mayweather with that shot that knocks him out, then how is that going to really look? Can you imagine the storyline after that, running from the UFC and, even on the boxing side of it? I mean, that's going to be a sad day for boxing if that fight happens and Conor McGregor is to get that lucky punch. So with that being said, I really don't like that fight. And I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did happen, we run a risk of basically making the whole sport of boxing look bad by him fighting Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd, if you look at it, Floyd Mayweather is not a power puncher. So the likelihood of him knocking Conor McGregor out is very slim. But the likelihood of Conor McGregor knocking Mayweather out, I think it's a greater risk of that, because he's gonna come. He already know he can't outbox Mayweather, so his only way to victory is to knock Mayweather out. So he's going to come looking to knock Mayweather out. And if that happens, then it's going to be a sad day in boxing. So I don't like that fight at all. So anyway, subscribe, leave your comments, like my videos. And until next time. Ggg-Jacobs.